Okay, we're live, we're live.
We're live. Hey guys,
Hey y'all.
we're live.
Welcome back to the Margarita Room. We're live again. Can you believe it?
Yay!
Woohoo!
2 weeks
Hold
in a
on.
row.
Let me get my magic wand.
Oh, you need your wand.
Gotta get my magic wand.
Yep.
Woo! Welcome back to the Margarita Room, y'all. I'm your hostess, Dutch,
Hey
and that's
y'all.
Rae.
It's Rae. What's up?
What's really good? Okay, what's
What's
really good? So let me tell y'all real quick. In episode, what is it, 276
Get into it.
of Dutch lives in Costa Rica.
Yep. The
Your
Adventures of Dutch in
girl,
Costa Rica.
yeah. Your girl has dengue. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't turn on my. Can you see me clearly? I didn't turn on my ring light.
I can
Do I
see
need my
you.
ring light?
Yeah, but
Am I coming
turn
in
it on
clear?
and see what
Okay.
happens. Turn it on.
All
Let's
right. Let me see. Let's see, y'all. Hold on. Ooh.
see. Ooh, yes.
Oh!
There we go. Come through, melanin.
Shine the light on him. Hey, shine the light on him.
Hey, get the kids what they came here for, girl. Give it
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that, sis.
to them. Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, so quick catch up. Your girl has dengue fever. I'm on day 4 of recovering. I'm literally right in the middle of it. So what's dengue fever? What's dengue? You contract, it's a virus, I guess, and you get it from mosquito bite. Yeah, so y'all know that I live in the middle of the jungle, Puerto Viejo, Costa Rica, and there are mosquitoes out here. So apparently I got bit by a mosquito, and then so now I have dengue fever. So what are the symptoms? It started off kind of feeling like a head cold, and that head cold turned into body aches, like joint aches.
Yeah.
Yeah, like in your joints, like the neck, even the wrists, the knees, the ankles, and it's like, definitely fever, sweat, lots of sweating. At first I thought it was ascension flu, which is, like when your body goes through an upgrade, spiritual upgrade.
Okay.
Yes. However, it's dengue. So I'm healing myself holistically. Shout out to Joseph from Juice for Life. His bush medicine has been super powerful and healing. Everything from papaya leaf juice to his noni juice to bee pollen. So 8 billion thank yous to Joseph for healing me, and Miss Christina and her beautiful grapefruit, and to Donald who picked some leaves off of a tree for me today, called Soracy. and then I boiled in a pot. And so here's a live taste of
Ah,
it. Tastes so bitter, y'all. It tastes like literally Donald. He pulled this whole thing of leaves off and he gave it to me. He's like, "Here, boil it." Um. So yeah. So I'm recovering from dengue. Um. So yeah. How's
I'm
your week
sorry,
going?
sis. I am so sorry. Better than yours. I'm
That's
sorry. I'm I'm just sitting here tired, just normal. Like, I could have another couple hours of sleep. So comparatively speaking, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing okay.
mm-hmm.
But besides me,
Yeah.
because I have nothing fun to talk about. Back to you, because this is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a regimen of taking your like holistic medication, and then like how are you mentally dealing with it? What do you do when you feel the pain? Like I'd love to know how you go through that.
Okay, so I drink my juices and everything throughout the day. Um, throughout the whole day. I go to him in the morning time and get my bee pollen shot, um, which is really good. It tastes like honey and lemon and I don't know, whatever else bee pollen tastes like. And I get my juices that he gives me, and I just drink them. I stay hydrated. I am resting, right? So for the past 4 days, I've been in hermit mode, hard body. Today, actually, I went to the beach with the puppies. I had enough strength. I'm very thankful that I had strength to actually get in the car and drive to the beach and um, soak in the elements, the water, the air, the sand, the sun. Um, so at nighttime, I have been experiencing sweat,
Oh,
definitely. Yeah.
it's hot
So
enough
the
already.
fan.
Now you gotta go through that.
Yeah, it is. It has been quite steamy in the jungle. I've been loving it. It's been interesting. It's been very interesting. So thank goddess for my fan and also my AC.
Yes.
When required. Um, of course, you got the diarrhea going at certain times. Definitely the first 3 days
Par for
of
the
the diarrhea.
course.
Yes, yes, yes. Definitely the first 3 days of the diarrhea was like, okay, okay. Um, um, yeah,
And are you getting like the
yeah.
chills and I
Oh,
guess that comes with the
definitely.
sweats and yeah. Oh,
Yeah, today I didn't have any chills. Today I did not have any chills.
okay.
And today I don't think I had fever today.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think,
nice.
yeah, I did not have fever today. At this moment, I'm feeling like I have a head cold.
Mhm.
Um, yeah,
You
definitely
sound
my
a little
appetite.
nasally, but you don't sound like a sick sound. You know what I mean?
Hmm. 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 Yeah, I really believe that I'm kicking this thing and literally and figuratively. Um, I really feel like I'm kicking this thing's ass. This is another testament to my growth,
That,
and this whole um experience that I've been having. That I've been my whole new world, my whole new life, my new beginning. Um, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
I'm happy that you're able to do this on your own and holistically. I mean, you're literally in the jungle by yourself. Well, not literally by yourself, but without like
exactly.
immediate
Thank you.
family and friends.
Mm,
And the fact that you're able to go through all this by yourself, that's huge.
mm.
I love
Yeah,
it.
well, I thank you. I have actually been super blessed. Yes, although I do not have my immediate family or friends physically around me, I am having a special visitor tomorrow, from
Hey,
back home. Yeah, my Uncle Paul is coming. He's on his
yay!
way. Yeah, he's on his way right now.
That's
Um,
awesome.
Thank you. However, I have found community here. I have
Yes.
found my tribe, and new friends that have pointed me in the right direction, who have supported me, are supporting me through this, um, you know, this this process.
No
Yeah. So
experience.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I feel very fortunate. So,
I do recall the community when you were told us about the dance party at the beach with your community last week.
girl, and I wanted to go out dancing. First of all, this whole week in Puerto Viejo has been well. On the 26th was El Dia del Negro, the day of the black
They have
person, and
black.
they
Okay.
so like the day of the black people, they were celebrating. We're celebrating us, Afro Caribbean, all that stuff. So the
Yeah.
whole weekend, it's been they put up a big carnival in town, and they had a huge parade yesterday, and lots of tourists in town. And your girl was right in here.
Out for the count.
Your girl was
Nothing.
in the bed. Your girl was at the table here, in hermit mode, doing what it do.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I believe everything for a reason. Everything for a reason.
Yeah. Yes. And you have next year anyway. No insist anytime soon.
Mm-hmm.
You come and go as you
Exactly.
please, because you are retired and you do what the fuck you want.
Girl, I was realizing that today that I can I do whatever the fuck I want. No one to tell me no, where to go or what to do.
Right.
I do exactly, whatever I want to fucking do. Let
Yep.
me just tell you real quick, Ray. I wish you can take a sip of this.
Mm-mm. I don't. I don't.
I don't.
I don't, sis. that
Ray,
was.
please,
Mm-mm.
please take a sip.
All right, hold on. Let me take some. Mm.
Cheers.
It
Hmm.
goes down easy, sis, over here.
Yes, yes. You know what? And it goes easy down. It goes down easy over here too. Let me take another gulp for you.
You got this. You are the master of yourself.
It's a fact. I'm the captain of this ship. I am the boss. That's right, motherfuckers. Let me remind you guys to like, comment, share, and subscribe this to our channel and to this live. So thank you so much for being here.
We
Got that
appreciate
out of the way.
y'all.
We certainly do. Okay, so let's get into the topic at hand, y'all, because we're not going to be before you, but for another few minutes. So
Yeah.
let's get straight into this. Okay. First of all, welcome to Virgo season. Okay.
It's Virgo season,
Welcome to
y'all.
Virgo season. And if today's your birthday, happy birthday, my G.
Happy birthday, y'all.
Exactly.
Happy birthday, Virgos.
Yeah.
So, hey,
So what can
since
you
we're in
tell
Virgo
us?
season,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yep, I'm on it. I was just about to tell you. So, I here would like to share with the folks who are not Virgos or who are not familiar with the Virgo season. I'm going to share with y'all what Virgo season means. And I feel like I'm a little bit of a
I know, because I know you
professional.
know it well.
Yeah, like I feel like I know it a little bit. The fact that I know all of the signs pretty good. I mean, I'm tooting. But Virgo specifically, I feel like I have a inside, first-hand experience with Virgos because my child is a
You
Virgo.
do.
So here we go.
You sir.
Here we go. All right, so Virgo season. I'm just going to read a little, just kind of a couple of snippets about Virgo season. What does it mean? What does it bring? And then in turn, what you guys should be preparing to do and bring forth in Virgo season. So this is from a website called The Cut. And it says Virgo season, which lasts from August 23rd to September 23rd. That marks basically the departure of the boldness and the drama that is Leo season. So they're ushering out the boldness in it, i.e. me, and bringing in the Virgo season. And basically, after a month of creativity and dramatic fire, now it's time for Virgo season, which gives us a chance to come back to Earth. It's a little bit quieter here. Virgos ensure that you are more in tune with the everyday kind of life. So Virgos are here to make sure, all right, you have fun in Leo season. It was real bold and dramatic, but now let's bring it back time down to earth, and it's time to get real. Life is real. These are things you need to concentrate on. These are Virgos. So Virgos also combine a natural affinity for the earth. They are very sharp and intellectually streaked. And like with earth signs, they're usually closely connected to like their body and the actual world. Virgos are very analytical, they're observant, and they usually are equipped to deal with the practical details of real life. So what this means is that Virgos tend to be pretty, stereotypically fussy, but they can also be a little hypercritical too, but they're essentially trying to reach that highest point of, professionalism, your highest point of like perfection. And that's, to me, I love that about Virgos because they're always trying to strive to be the best that you can be. Can't be mad at that. So within this season, we also are looking for, it's basically a good time for you to kind of lay down plans. Virgos are very astute with ensuring that they have real life goals and they're very detailed about those goals. So this is your opportunity to start setting some real goals, put them on paper, detailing them out. That's the things that Virgos recommend that you do during that season. You want to set realistic schedules. You want to gather and organize. Whether you're trying to purge your closet or you're finally trying to organize like some files or things on your laptop, whatever. This is a good opportunity during this season to do that. Virgo season also, this is the right time to get serious about treating right. So that's another thing about Virgos. They're very tuned with health. They want to make sure eating correctly. They want to make sure that they're usually Virgos, from what I've experienced, they're very in tune with making sure they meditate, they are able to focus mentally because they like that clarity. Again, they're professionals, they're or perfectionists, and they want to be able to be fully in tune with every single project that they're working.
Mm.
So this is a good time for you to start exercising, again, meditating. This is an opportunity to even set that appointment, that doctor's appointment that you've been avoiding, that you need to go get checked out. This is that opportunity to do it in Virgo season. And then lastly, Virgo season is essentially a time to get your life back in order. So you can tackle the projects that you've been avoiding and really do them some justice, because Virgo season is about getting things done. And that's my soapbox. I'm off of it.
Well, sis, thank you so much for that insight. I can definitely relate to the exactly what you just said in regards to Virgo season. Getting organized, making lists, checking things off, um, studying,
Clearing space.
right, clearing space,
Yeah.
for what doesn't serve me. Totally. So thank you so much for that insight.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I feel like that's a good. Virgos come right in to that fall season where it's right after summer, where all the fun in fall is when we're starting to prepare to sort of do that hibernation period in the winter. And Virgos kind of help us to be like, all right, let's buckle down, so that when we're in hibernation, that we can amplify whatever it is that we're trying to manifest through that during that hibernation time. So I feel like Virgos are that kind of like ground you. They're great at that.
Well, god damn, that's a really great point. Hmm. Virgos are very, very grounding,
Yeah.
and that makes complete sense. Ushering in, um, the end of summertime, beginning of fall time. Um, wow, makes
Mm-hmm.
complete sense. Makes complete sense.
Yeah.
And thanks for that tidbit, sis.
Sure.
Because I hear you loud and clear. Um, so this week we have a super full moon.
Yes, we
The
do.
sec this the second one for August,
Mm-hmm.
and this won't happen again. Two full moons, two super full moons in August won't happen again until 2037.
Really?
Can you believe that? I know. I
Wow.
know. Yeah. And what also makes this full moon super special is that it is a blue moon,
Mm-hmm.
and the it's going to be in Pisces. Yeah, so shout out to all the Pisces, all
The
the water signs.
Pisces.
Yeah. And Pisces are all about all things mystical,
Mm-hmm.
spirituality, psychic abilities,
Yeah.
that type of thing. So tap in. So during this time of the full moon, right? So we have a pre shadow, which is 3 days before. So we're in this pre shadow phase of the full moon. And then there's a post shadow, which is 3 days after the full moon. So until Friday. So this whole week, we have all this full moon energy where we're being led to tap into our psychic abilities despite any doubt or skepticism, right? Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition, my G's, right? Because
Absolutely.
sometimes, you hear that voice and you know something and you're not sure if you know something. However, you know that you know something. Trust
Right.
that. Trust that intuition. Yeah. So this time it's super heightened. And this is the time to also dive deep into your shadow work. So that inner child
Shadow.
stuff.
Okay.
hmm
Yep.
That inner child stuff, all these old ways of thinking, old points of view. Um, it's time to dive deep and release that shit. Okay?
Yep.
Fucking release that shit. Release what does not serve you. However, you got to dive deep and look at it in its face. Also, all things that are bubbling up underneath the surface, right? It's time to take a look at it, boo. Time to take a look at it. And lastly, lean into that spirituality. So, um, yeah, lean into that spirituality regarding you,
Right.
right? Because that's what it's all about. It's about you and opening up the way so that you can continue to move forward in freedom. So it's a little,
Yeah. And I,
it's a little uncomfortable.
right.
Go ahead, babe.
I was just going to say that I definitely, I want to emphasize the intuitive part because, I mean, I feel like so many people doubt or second guess themselves, and this is really a good opportunity to stop second guessing yourself, or at least just say, hey, during this full moon, I'm going to try to trust my gut a little bit more, because I think when people get
Mm-hmm.
that, when they start, it's an exercise, like it's a muscle. You gotta work it out. And so when you start trying to work it out, the easier it becomes when you hear that intuition, because people oftentimes, your intuition is like, they don't know that voice. So you need to exercise that. Use this time really to exercise that so that you can learn what that inner voice is, so that you can then start listening to it more. Yeah.
I mean, dropping fucking gems. Dropping fucking gems. Practice, right? Practice. Practice
I'm
makes
talking to myself. I am talking to me,
yes.
y'all.
And
I'm
I was
talking
gonna
to
say
me.
practice. I was gonna say practice makes perfect. However, Queen Herbie says it's a form of self-abuse to be a perfectionist.
Right. It
Trying way too
is.
hard at shit. Thirsty for a cosign. Am I good enough
Yeah.
for you? Yeah. So, excuse me.
I fully
Slight
agree with
cough.
you. Oh yes, that I hear that.
Yeah, a little slight cough, a little bit of phlegm. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all coming out.
But all
It's all
that
coming out.
that's that tea is bringing it up. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Sorcy.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Um, but yeah, it's what were we saying?
Mm. Oh, we were talking about I lost it that damn fast. I just fucking had it.
Goddamn! Whatever. It don't even fucking
Whatever.
matter.
It doesn't fucking matter.
Listen, this super full blue
The
moon,
muscle.
it's
Just
time
work
to dig
that
in.
muscle out.
Yes, yes. Work the muscle out with your spirituality, your intuition. Trust your fucking gut. Dive deep into your shadow work because you can run, but you can't fucking hide. Okay? You
Right.
can run, and you can't hide. So just deal with it, boo. And remember, the light shines from within you.
Okay.
So we have some horoscopes for you really quick. Um, and this is courtesy of popsugar.com. So thank you so much. So these
This is
horoscopes
new.
is going to tell you, yes, yes, yes. So this article I found really interesting, and they're going to tell us what this full blue moon means for each zodiac sign. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. So, hey, Aries, who are you when nobody's looking, Aries? This is an opportune time for independent soul searching and recognizing the physical importance of rest. Spending time getting to know who you are and what you value and identifying those major dreams can help direct you to where you need to be in order to manifest your ideal life. Mhm.
I heard. I hear and I heard.
Okay. I hear and I heard. Good. Hey, Taurus.
Taurus.
It's great to surround yourself with like-minded people. Living in an echo chamber has its cons too. This lunation is time to notice where groupthink can be too restrictive. Speaking up, even if it goes against the grain, is valuable. Ooh, I like that. Speaking up. I speak up.
Against the grain.
I, mm-hmm. I speak up and I speak out. I love
Yeah.
that. Hey, Gemini. Your ego is on full display now.
Uh-oh. Is
Don't
that
be
good?
afraid. Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
Okay.
Because everyone has an ego, and
Yeah.
um, yeah, it's okay. So your ego is on
Just as
full
long as
display
it
now.
doesn't go egotistically, right?
Right. So there's 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 different levels. There's different levels, right? So your ego can be you is just your human emotions, like feeling things like fear, right? That's your ego speaking. And like not in a I'm gonna say egotistical, however, what's the word that I'm looking for? You'll know what I mean. You'll know what we mean.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Yes. There's a such
Exactly.
thing as being confident, and then there's a such thing as being overconfident. Replace confident with ego, same scenario.
Yeah. And these emotions that um are illusions,
Mm-hmm.
like fear. Like fear.
Yes.
Anyway. So listen. So your ego is on full display right now, and don't be afraid to push the limits on what's possible in terms of your career. This full moon will be a review period for practices at work that might have outlived their usefulness. Mm. Don't be afraid to put your foot down when necessary. I can definitely relate to that shit. I can definitely
Right.
relate to putting my foot down, creating boundaries,
Sorry.
reviewing things. Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Cancer.
Hey,
It might feel
cancers.
like you're on the precipice of something bigger and greater than yourself. So explore all the nooks and crannies of your surroundings right now. However, you should embrace for impact. Ooh. Traveling, whether in emotional, physical, or spiritual realms, is never perfect. This is a moment to embrace patience on the journey.
Wow. That
Be
journey
graceful
part.
with yourselves, y'all. Be graceful with yourselves, y'all. This shit is a journey.
Yep.
This beautiful life is a journey. Every day is something new, a new beginning, a whole new world. So be patient with yourselves, y'all. Uh, hey, Leo.
Hey, Leo.
Letting go can feel bittersweet. However, it's necessary, y'all. Okay? To your spiritual growth. This lunation will likely bring up some transformative conversations, and Leos will be challenged to respond with their authentic truth.
Oh,
Okay? Take time to reevaluate what's been working in your social circle and how it's impacted you from moving forward. Okay,
okay.
y'all. I went to the beach today.
Okay.
I told you I went to the beach today. And you know I'm always
Mhm.
doing rituals and releasing and blah 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 blah.
Yes.
So what I did today in my journal was I wrote down um things that no longer serve me, old points of view, and things that I need to reevaluate, storylines that I've been carrying on for the past 20 plus years in my friend circles that no longer fucking work for me, and releasing it, literally releasing it. So I hear y'all loud and fucking clear.
That's that's something to noodle for sure. Something to think about.
Now listen, because not for nothing, what I was thinking today on the beach regarding my friend circles that I've had for 20 plus years, if they were men, right, like a
Yeah.
romantic partner,
Right.
I would have let him go a long fucking time ago.
That shit would have been
I would
gone.
have. It,
Yes.
it's really eye opening. It's really eye opening when you start
Yeah.
putting pen to paper and you reevaluate what the fuck patterns and cycles you've been on for the past 20 years. So
Yeah.
after I wrote that shit down, I burned it and I fucking released it. So ashes to ashes and dust to fucking
The
dust,
dust to
motherfuckers.
fucking dust, motherfuckers. You're such a Capricorn. I mean, you're such a. Why did I say Capricorn? You're such a Scorpio.
I,
Like Scorpios will burn that shit down. Dust and done. Done.
goddamn.
I
Yeah.
love it. Like y'all, it's the fact that you have no reservations to get rid of shit that does not serve you. Like there's
Well,
nothing
listen,
that's going to you. I mean, I'm sure that you have emotions connected to it, but there's people who are literally stifled, like they cannot move on, and they will continue in a fucked up situation because that either commitment of I'm just committed and I'm loyal, or fear. And you don't let either one. You can have both of those, but as a Scorpio, you guys do not allow that to stifle you from moving forward. And that shit is courageous as fuck. So I'm always like, wow.
well,
Every time
thank
you
you, my
say that,
love. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. However, I mean, it's taken me over 20 years to sit my ass down on a beach and revalue. Oh, look, a feather, and everything's going to be okay. And to write everything down and to actually confess it and repent, right? So this didn't fucking happen overnight. I'm talking 20 plus years of being on this fucking loop, and I'm ready to fucking release it for real. I'm ready to release it, and that's exactly what I did today on the beach. So congratulations on 20 years, dude. 20 plus
That's the
years. What the
right.
fuck?
Congratulations.
Thank you. Hey, Virgo.
Virgos, it's your season.
Yes. Yes. Make time for romance, Virgo. This ultra steamy full moon is reminding you that intimacy is part of self-care too.
It is.
Don't get too caught up in your fantasy. This can pose plenty of issues in your relationship. This lunation points to a serious review of partnerships and signals an opportunity to revisit the boundaries within them.
Nice.
Get intimate, y'all. Get intimate, whatever that means to you.
Whatever it means to you.
Exactly. Hey, Libra. Boundaries, Libra. That's what this full moon is all about. Making time for yourself, spiritual maintenance, and your wellness routine is muy importante. And it's okay to turn down some of your invites that could be, it's okay to turn down your invite to get your head in the game. Okay? Get your head in the game.
Get your head
That's
in
hilarious. Yeah. Sometimes you need that fucking pep talk. Like, come on, my G, get your head in the game.
Yeah.
While there could be some annoying reworking needed during their 9 to 5, it's meant to make routines more efficient in the long run. Get your head in the game, Libra, and be gentle with yourself.
And I love that taps into the whole Virgo season stuff that we were just talking about. How, read the first sentence. Read that again.
Boundaries, Libra. That's what this full moon is all about.
Yeah.
Making time for yourself, spiritual maintenance, and your wellness routine is important. And it's okay to turn down some of your invites to get your head in the game.
Yes. Like the wellness routine. Remember, Virgos are very much into health and wellness. So it really is like them tapping into both the full moon energy as well as the season's energy. This is big. I think this is a really good time for Libras. It sounds like.
Yeah. You said that earlier. I love that. I love that how it's full circle. Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Scorpio. Goddamn. Hey, Scorpio. The supportive full moon is here to encourage you to take a leap of faith in your passion, Scorpio. It's an important time for Scorpios to dig deep and remember that their muses can evolve as they do. From finishing an art project to creating intimacy, this time is all about doing what feels good.
Do you receive that, Madam Scorpio?
I do. I definitely do. Dig deep. And that's exactly what I've been doing. And this full moon being in Pisces, like I said earlier, is the time to dive deep in your shadow work, in revising your plans. So I received that. Thank you.
Yes.
Hey, Sagittarius.
Hey, Sagittarius.
You're a no boundaries type of sign. This lunation is bringing you back down to earth and connecting you to domestic matters. Sagittarians should remember that building a nest takes time and patience, and putting in the work will now be worth it in the long run. Now is the time to take action to make your home truly feel like a sanctuary. Yay.
That felt
I
good,
love
and I'm
that.
not even, I don't have any sad, but that felt like, it felt serene.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Build that nest, baby. Build that nest.
Yes.
Hey, Capricorn.
Capricorn.
Typically, staying grounded is your superpower. The no limit type of mindset is infiltrating your thoughts. So, being gentle with other people's zany or unrealistic ideas can be a major strength too. While critical feedback can be a dime a dozen, knowing how to smooth things over tactfully is a communication art form. Mhm. Okay, choose your words carefully, y'all. Choose your words carefully.
Yep. Don't get
Also
spicy out here,
remember,
Capricorns.
right, right. Be gentle. Be gentle. And also remember that Mercury is still in retrograde. Okay?
Right.
So
And Mercury is,
communication,
there you go.
mhm, communication can sometimes seem a little unbalanced. So just remember that. So be a little extra gentle on yourself and others and choose your words carefully. Okay. Hey Aquarius.
Hey, Aquarius.
So this emotional lunation is having you seriously comb through your internal values, noticing the balance between what Aquarians are giving versus receiving will remind them of the importance of stable resources. Consider reorienting where you put your energy in terms of how it serves your spiritual self.
Okay.
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 I'm hearing reevaluate.
Yep.
I'm hearing really connect to your higher self and your intuition. You know, this super full moon, once again in Pisces, is urging you to really dive deep into your spiritual and psychic abilities. You know you're
Yep.
psychic. So
And
tap in, boo.
listening to your
Tap in.
intuition.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, tap in. Okay, and last but not least, Pisces. Hey, Pisces.
Pisces.
Yeah, pause, Pisces. Are you seeing yourself through a distorted lens? This lunation is a gentle reminder to honor your needs and not to overcompromise. Pisceans could be feeling pulled in a few different directions. And this full moon is giving them the opportunity to recognize how personal boundaries can actually lead to freedom. Fucking
Everybody wants
obviously.
that.
Fucking obviously. Whew, that's
Yes.
right.
And this is, I
Fucking
mean,
obviously.
so that really does align with the fact that the full moon is in Pisces too. So it just further like supports what we were talking about the full moon.
Hmm. Dive deep. Okay. It's time, y'all. It's time. Also, so those are your horoscopes. There you go for this time. And also, when on the full moon, which is Wednesday, August 30th, make sure you honor her. Take a look up at Mama Moon, and she's going to be blue, believe it or not. Okay? I mean, I've seen pictures of previous blue moons, and they definitely appear blue. So let's do an
I can't wait to
experiment and
see.
actually, I know, and actually look at the moon, and then get back to us and tell us what you think
Mhm.
regarding the super blue moon. Yeah. So
I,
those are your horoscopes, and that was us checking in real quick.
we
Um,
missed y'all, so we
you
just
want to
wanted
pull some
to
cards?
a quick jump in and say, hey, let's go ahead and pull some cards before we're done.
Woohoo! And yes, we did miss you. Yeah, we're gonna go back to going live, a couple of times a month.
Yes.
And,
Because we got to tap in with
yeah,
you guys. We love y'all.
yeah, tap in, tap in, tap in. And also remember, follow us on social media at the Margarita Podcast. Also, you can find us wherever you listen to your podcasts, Spotify, Apple, at the Margarita Room. Okay.
And for the
So
Android
let's get into
users,
these
it's on
cards
Google
real
Play
quick.
too.
Oh, yeah.
I
Hey,
mean,
Android users.
yeah, they're out there. Y'all out there. Hey, I know y'all
Hey. Y'all, look, on the inside of this box, you see what this says? It says trust your intuition.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
So the deck that we're using is and Pisces, right? That's everything mystical.
Yeah.
I just said that. So we're using the Mystic Mondays tarot deck.
Look at that
So
divine
hey, Mystic
timing.
Mondays. Yeah. And the person who actually wrote the article that I just read from Pop Sugar, her name was Sunday. What the hell?
Ah! The
Loving
cards
it.
clearly need
All
it. The
right,
cards want
Spirit.
to be here. So let's see what it is.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, Spirit, for being here. The highest good. What message do you have for the collective of the Margarita Room? What do you have for Dutch? What do you have for Ray with the super blue moon? Let us know. What do you have to tell us? Be gentle with yourselves. The number one. Okay, here we go.
Nice.
Are these cards reversed? No, they're not. So we had the Fool card.
Okay.
However, it was in reverse. All right. So let's see what the Fool is talking about in reverse.
Oh.
Foolish, careless, naive, current state of mind. It's all about you. Naive thinking and careless actions lead you to constantly live in the moment with no plans for the future. Your actions can be seen as selfish, feeding your ego, and ignoring the consequences of how you are affecting those around you. In short, you are acting the fool. Check your ego and ask yourself if your actions are based off of wholeness and confidence or uncertainty and insecurity. Ground yourself and find your center within. You could also be walking into a vulnerable situation where you may be taken advantage of. Don't be naive and do your research. Be prepared for whatever you're about to walk into, whether it's an interview, meeting, or date. Risks may gratify you in the moment. they could cost you in the long run. All right, y'all.
Heard. Received.
Heard. Loud and clear.
Yep.
Back to, feeding your ego, ignoring consequences. This just brings me back to holding on to things that no longer serve you just because you're comfortable, just because it makes you feel good. That's your ego, right? Because you're afraid of change. It's time to release things, my G, okay? It's time to release things so that you can go into the pool happy and fucking free. Okay? So take this time of this super full blue moon to work on those shadows. Work on those shadows, release what does not serve you, and move on in your greatness. Okay? Continue to head towards the light, my G's.
Received.
That's what I gotta say.
Heard. That was for me. I heard it. I received it.
Oh, okay. All right, cool. All right. Well, that's it. That's all I got. You got anything else for the people, right?
No, I got a quick affirmation for the folks. Let me pull that up real quick.
You did? Come through. Let's go.
Quick last call. Just quickie.
Okay. All right.
Nothing major, just to give a little people something to take home for the rest of the week. So this one here is, so I'm going to read the full one. It says, today's daily affirmation is, I trust that everything is working out in my favor. The universe is conspiring to make all of my dreams come true. Every day I am taking new steps in the right direction. I am proud of the progress that I have made so far. I am well on my way to creating the life that I want for myself. My success is inevitable. My success is inevitable. My success is inevitable.
My success is inevitable. Success is inevitable. My success is inevitable, motherfuckers!
It is inevitable.
And show your titties. Yes, y'all. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Be gentle with yourselves. Unclench your asshole.
Relax.
Chill. Ground yourself. Ground yourself. Uncrust your pussy. It's okay. The feather says it's okay. The feather says everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be okay. Okay. Woo. Well, that was a read.
That was fun.
Thank you. Thank you for that affirmation, Rae.
Yes.
I really appreciate that. That was definitely a read. All right, y'all. So we're out of here. Really quick before we get out of here, I want to give a shout out to my homegirl, Paris Williams. She is the CEO and founder of PW Collections. She is a Black woman from Brooklyn, New York. She's a mom. She is also a teacher. She has a new course on udemy.com, udemy.com. So that's udemy.com. I'm going to put the link below. She has a course to teach yourself to tarot. So
awesome.
I signed up. I know. I signed up, and y'all should sign up too. I believe the course is only $9.99, and learn how to teach us. Ooh, We got another card, y'all. Oh wait, no, we don't. Well, let's just look at it anyway. Knight of Wands and the Judgment card. Anyway, yeah. So, oh, Princess of Swords, the Hierophant. All right, I'm gonna put pictures of these cards below because these popped out. Yeah, so shout out to Paris Williams. Check her out on udemy.com. Teach yourself how to tarot. And also check out her YouTube page, Saturn's Daughter. She gives great tarot readings, past life readings, all that amazing spiritual stuff. So tap in, y'all. Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. And we're tapping out right now.
Look at that segue. She's
Yeah.
professional, y'all. Don't play with her. Shit.
Don't play with me. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. Don't play with us. And remember, Ricky is free, y'all. Ricky is free. Ricky is free.
Ricky
And
is
we're out.
free. Love y'all.
Yeah. All
Bye.
right. Love you. Bye. Bye.